Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks. Kyle?
Yes?
I never know if you're reading optional dialogue or if you're waiting for me. I never know. And I don't know why today you suddenly assume I'm going to know.
I was just waiting to see if Graha was going to speak.
You have trained me, and suddenly you have ants in your pants.
I'm sorry. I'm excited about, I'm excited about Monster
You
Lore.
could inform me verbally because you are about 1 inch large on my monitor, and I can't see who you're talking to.
That's fair. That's fair.
So use your words.
I just like watching you frame up anytime you're going to talk to an NPC.
Well, normally I'm trying to keep a lot of people out of my shot.
Yes. No, yeah, totally. Yeah, I see you doing like this, like a little robot, whereas I'm just like in his business. I've got like a foot between us. Maybe that. No room for Jesus. We should have kissed at the door.
With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than anywhere's. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation.
Indeed. I thank you for your concern and pray.
Are you going to read it, Kyle? Are you going to read it, Kyle? Why don't you read it?
I was too busy. Now I'm doing optional dialogue.
Imagine getting on one knee to Kuskaraha. Imagine being picked up if you roll a lala.
That is true. There would need to be multiple kiss animations.
Are you a fan of the How to Talk to Short People memes, Kyle?
I don't really know any.
Oh, really?
No.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Coffee.
I mean, I talk to children every day. I have 2 of them. Soon to be 3.
No, never mind. No, just don't invoke children when you don't know what the memes are.
Okay, very well.
There you are.
Oh.
You've spoken with the survivors.
It's a reading. Or it's a talking.
You really want me to read today, man.
Nope.
Are you ready?
I just like monster lore is all.
Nice. Nice. Are you ready? You're doing silent reactions again.
I'm ready. The square is on the screen. My thumb is up.
3, 2, 1. Audible go.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the 2 of you?
Stop the pleasantries. Tell me what's going on. Who wants to go first? No, you go first. The sky is on fire above our heads.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Okay. We know this.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
Are we Ghostbustering too?
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Well, keep it chill. don't think about it too much.
Ishgard.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens.
Sure would be awful if the satrap succumbed to despair in this moment when everybody's watching.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
You're not an elephant.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
The gripping realizations that
Your
we come to grinding
Excellency.
gear for.
I bring grave news.
No grave news right now. Happy news. Say it in a happy
You
way.
are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble
Oh, shit.
fisherman.
Bold claim, but yes.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're...
You're the assholes that didn't sell any of my
But-
fish.
But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too
Still
late,
Grandma.
huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him?
Kill her.
The fangs!
Cut her head off.
The screams!
Yeah.
Get away from her, now!
This wouldn't happen if Artis was here. Good boy. Do you want another dungeon? Because this is how you get new dungeons.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh, what was that one? Oh, cool. Look at that one.
No! There's a child that might die, and Kyle's like, ah, cool. Oh, the child is gonna die. Oh, great. Canonically, every one of those that we killed as a kid.
Oh, we didn't have to kill him. It all worked out.
What? You didn't need to do that. You could just get fucking. It's so unnecessarily grim.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Oh, I was hoping for legs.
My son.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes. We will survive.
Oh,
We
that
must.
rules.
Yeah.
What a hero.
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations!
I mean, if anyone knows
Brave
how to
men and
rally
women of the
people in
Radiant
city-
Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alize! Leave the city to us, and make for Palka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village! I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest!
Right! Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
She's freaking grim.
Yeah, man. That's great. All right. Alphino,
We must save Palka's stand, whatever it takes. Matsuya, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Was I Matsuya? Were you guys?
Of course. Palka stand is not far. Just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back.
In that case, this is what we shall do. Tuna, Val, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsuya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. Yeah, let's F some stuff up. There is no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. So...
Alright, we're questing.
Let's quest.
It's a proper quest. Make it down the hill and kill the things in the way. But above all else, have fun.
Kiss Graha.
Kill everybody with a smile on your face for your own protection.
Remember, everybody, kill Grandma before she can turn.
Exactly.
Will that also incite terror and cause everyone else to change anyway? Probably.
Wait, before she turns? Yeah, no, that's not the right call. You gotta let her turn and then, or, stop her with kind words and stuff. Reassure her.
But my idea is faster.
It's a wonderful excuse for the plot armor, too, because, of course, the Scions wouldn't panic. They've been through a shit ton.
Oh, yeah. It's not even plot armor at that point. It's just good writing.
Yeah, that's just great. Plus, by doing, fear, terror, they're all relatable emotions, and they're avoiding one of the pitfalls of monster design that happened a lot in the early 2000s. Which was, not the right call. Depression elementals and stuff like that. It's something D&D got super into. And it was a little weird for all of us. It cannot be.
Had the same issue I was having.
We must kill those who we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Oh my god, the Lalafell died.
This person's dead. That's a Lalafell for you?
Oh no, I think a blue mage Lalafell exploded.
Alright, they were gored by a terrible beast.
Yep. What? Do not appear to be life-threatening. He does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow. His vacant eyes are that of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond.
Oh man, could you imagine sleeping that well?
I mean, I've definitely taken some frustration naps in my lifetime.
Frustration naps. Over here, buddy.
Yep. Well, there was Alize. She was talking.
Hell yeah, Marty. Mood slime. That's what we're doing here. We're just mood sliming all over the place.
Have you come to help us? Too late, my friends, my family.
Are we saving them, or are we just patting them on the back while they freak out?
I think right now we're just kind of seeing the range of despair. Are these the only... Oh, that's you.
Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee. But if the rest has been turned into beasts, by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Are you getting randomly bright?
Oh yeah, it's lightning.
Flashes?
Yeah, lightning.
It's like harsher than I've seen lightning be in this game before.
It's apocalypse lightning.
I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. He's just over here, doing Matsuya stuff.
Yep. Hopefully not freaking anybody out.
Oh, cutscene time.
Being chill. Oh, foul tuna, foul tuna. This is Yerved, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to his sisters. He still lives.
Young Matsia here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on, as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village. A flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Quarasaf and Mevon? The young couple who always bought your freshest catches. Except when these two told them to buy them.
How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Quirafsaf and Mivan bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around.
Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agamar Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid.
Come on, Matsia. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you help me?
It's what I do.
Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Yeah, what was that movie, A Quiet Place?
Yes.
That part didn't hold up.
What?
The box with a baby in it?
The box of the baby. I mean, I bought it at first. Seemed pretty thought through and insulated, and they got the air and everything going.
Yeah.
So why didn't that hold up?
Put a newborn in a box.
I mean, you're not supposed to be comfortable with it.
Called it good, you know? No amount of insulation that'll stop that noise. We got some Tyrannosaurus poops.
It was a good prop. I mean, it looked like it was pretty well insulated. Grabbing the current in the middle of an apocalypse. Here we go now.
That's a good silhouette, the temple against the sky.
Is it better or worse than Baby in a Microwave from The Flash?
From The Flash? I thought... Oh, no, that was an oven in The Witcher. So they stole it from The Witcher? But modernized it with a microwave?
Yeah, more or less.
The temple is ahead.
It's a pretty hilarious segment, actually.
It was built by those who worship Saint Agma, and they have sadly fallen into disrepair in the recent years.
Thank you for giving me the tour, Matsuya.
If my friends made it this far, no doubt they're hiding somewhere amidst the ruins.
No, please, stay back! Ah!
That was Quirasaf. Oh no, this is not good. These both mean the same thing. I'll take a look. Wait here. I'm gonna say wait here. That has instructions in it.
I said wait here.
Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. We must canonically hurry. And we'll check out that temple leader.
Thank you for informing me about the disrepair, Matsuya. I appreciate getting a tour in such a...
At least the lemurs aren't falling to despair.
Threatening time.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we got an elephant.
Anger.
And a chicken.
Y'all take the elephant chicken combo?
It is the final days of the sale. Why arg? Says the elephant beast.
We were too slow.
The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Valentuna. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be.
Is someone, anyone? My arms so heavy, and my legs. Can't feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need.
Quirasov! No, Quirasov, you must stay strong!
More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die.
Only someone could heal this man.
I'm speaking.
I'm drying. Let me know what happens.
I bet I would be very surprised if there's a difference.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got thanked.
Me too.
Please find them.
Mivaran still lives, and she still has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palak's stand. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Quirasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. All right, short ride to think about what you've done.
We let the man die in peace without becoming a monster.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. See no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Maevan and the child must be elsewhere.
Aw, geez, Lemko, I'm sorry to hear that. I can see that scene definitely hitting hard.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely echoing thoughts in chat right now, folks that want to pass out some hugs in your direction. Did you? Oh, shit.
Hostile presence. Maevan and their daughter came through here at this area recently. You see no evidence of their passage.
So just heading back to town, it looks like?
Yeah, appears so.
It would be nice if they made it back on their own and the dad's sacrifice meant something.
Well, that's the hope, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Maevan and the little ones to safety. Oh my god.
What?
Meanwhile,
Estinian being a total badass. I'll see you at here.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
I'm ready.
Are you here?
I'm ready, I'm here.
3, 2, 1, go.
It
It's me. How fare you below?
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
If this were realistic, he'd be screaming over the sound of the wind rushing past.
Chaos and panic sweep Razat Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahoan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
New Dragon Shock just dropped.
My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the
Dragon's
capital.
sad.
Beasts have been sighted in Palka's stand as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahoan sought to reveal the truth to his people, honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear. No different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned.
Yeah,
I cannot speak for Ahoan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Han hangs in the balance.
Ooh.
We have company.
That classic sound.
It was nice of them to let them finish their conversation.
Yes, resolve.
Let's go.
Steel yourself. Oh, you badass.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
New AMV fodder just dropped. Oh, come on.
Right? Nope. Get out. That's just what we heard on the link, Pearl, you know?
Shit. Hey, Kyle.
Huh.
Look at my level.
Oh, grats. Grats on the ding.
Freaking 90.
Max level.
90.
Yeah, man.
It happened.
I'm at 89.
I have a max level job. All right, everybody, it's been fun. This has been a fun game. I'm happy to reach endgame.
Yep, it's done. Game's over. Kicks you out, sends you to the next expansion. All right, dude. We're at time.
Okay, I see 2 hours and I see 2 more. Those are very different asks.
Yep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And it's not gonna stop going hard. Plus, yeah.
Did you have a continuation of
no,
the plus?
I do. I think a lot of us are bringing up how that particular chapter is something that you take kind of personal. And I could use a breather, honestly. I do want to see more. But I also...
yes. If this was a Thursday and we were... This is marathon fodder, but I don't have the availability for marathon tonight.
Yeah. No, and it's... No, I'm a little choked up. It's a fake video game with fake people. But, I'm also a dad, and I would have died in that situation. I also, we all went through the last 3 years. I had a huge falling out. My kid is 4 years old. I had a huge falling out with my family because I told them they couldn't come by when he was 6 months. The start of COVID, the whole fear spreading thing, no one knowing what's going on, it's highly relatable. And it's messing with me, you know what I mean? It's intense bringing up those old memories of arguing with, 60-year-old just became grandparents that can't see their grandkid because we all have no idea what's going on.
I had a cousin going through that at the same time, and I remember trying to explain to family via proxy of why it made sense that they were being cautious.
Yeah.
Key family members didn't want to respect that.
No, and we all didn't know what was going on, And it's a big part, I think, for, my parents' generation. There's a big kind of Rockwellian dream of being at the birth, being at the thing, being there for the first birthday, all that kind of stuff. And whether or not it is intensely or intentionally allegorical, that it's intense, that this wasn't planned out years ahead of time by happenstance and happened during COVID. It's a very on point exercise in exploring that fear that a lot of us had. And then they've thrown in a newborn here, and I'm reeling a little bit, It's bringing up some memories. And yeah, we're fine now. It took them's fighting words to my family when I said you couldn't come. And it took a lot of work and a lot of talking, and we worked through a lot. Kids were a huge dynamic change. I was very much let's say I was the entertainer of my family. I was expected to be at all the family gatherings to perform the deed of amusing people. Dancing monkey, some might say. But that had to change when I got a butt ton of responsibilities with my first kid.
I'm glad that I get to still bear witness to you being amusing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But, and like I said earlier, I doubt a lot of you, because I came from Dungeons and Dragons as where I kind of discovered this, but there was a time period in monster design where everything became a little obsessed and a little weird about targeting ailments like depression. It was a popular thing in your video game, in your world building, to be like, depression elemental, when it touches you, you become depressed. And it wasn't kind. It wasn't well thought out. And I think by using more of base emotions and fear and despair, they have created a monster system that is still respectful to mental health. And that's really great to see them pull off. Now, I love my D&D books, but I got some weird ones behind me that were made during that time period. And you're like, you know, maybe that's not the kind of elementals we want to make in our fictions. And while it's interesting to explore those avenues, they have found a way to directly relate to everybody. Everybody feels despair. Everybody feels hopeless at times. But yet, on top of that, a dead dad, and I'm immediately just like, oh, I can think of the place that I was at my most despaired. When I had no family backing me up, and it was hard. So pardon the heavy thoughts, everybody, but it's a heavy game.
I don't know how to respond, man, because I know all this, and it's not my story to tell. And I'm just like, damn, man, can't believe you're sharing all this.
Yeah, man. It was
hard to talk about.
It was hard work.
Mad respect.
Yeah.
Mad respect, man. Because I remember you going through all that. It was not fun.
No, I'm sure it wasn't joyous to hear about, but...
Oh, no, I meant for you.
Oh.
I was happy to do my best to be a goofball and keep your spirits up.
No, and that's, I mean, here, that's why, if you ever hear me, like, some people will be like, Kyle, why do you have such a, like, emotional connection to Redline? What the shit is with that? It's just a movie about, like, race cars. Like, I have a little poster I keep right next to me because that's the movie I watched to cheer up after the big falling out with my family. And Redline frickin' means it cheered me up that night. I'd never seen it in my life, and I was like, holy frick, Redline's freaking amazing. And we were in Stormblood during that too. Like, that's an intense expansion to be playing while having a falling out with your family. But like I said, man, we all
by the healing power of hype ass anime.
Yeah. But it all worked out in the end. And as you all know, my parents, they live in Florida and we're moving closer to them, so everything's worked out. But this has elicited some heavy shit. And I would absolutely be the one to say, go run for yourself, baby needs the mom, and die in that situation. So let's take a little breather there, shall we?
That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan.